The light changes here. It's a slow burn. The sun, a molten gold coin, sinks behind Dos Irmãos. Night has arrived. The city ignites. The tungsten glow of streetlights bleeds across the pavement, casting long shadows. A low-frequency thrum you feel in your teeth and soles. It's the sound of 1,000,000 different lives getting ready to collide. The city transforms into a sprawling constellation of man-made stars. The iconic curve of Copacabana Beach becomes a necklace of glittering lights. The favelas clinging to the hillsides now twinkle with a strange, chaotic beauty. This is the moment of transition. The beach vendors pack up chairs. The beach vendors pack up umbrellas. The city sheds its daytime skin, revealing something more primal, more honest underneath. This is the hour of the first caipirinha, the clink of ice in a glass, the sharp, sweet smell of cachaça and lime. You take that first sip, the heat of the day, the grit, the noise. It's the fuel for the night ahead. You can see it in the faces of the people pouring out of their apartments onto the streets. There's an anticipation, a shared understanding that something is about to happen. The day is for work, for survival, but the night is for living. It's when the real Rio shows its face. A beautiful face, a complicated face, sometimes dangerous, always intoxicating. The sounds begin to layer. If Rio's nightlife has a soul, it lives here. In Lapa, forget the postcards. This is the city's raw, beating heart. You arrive under the arches of the Aqueduto da Carioca, a stark white Roman-style aqueduct that cuts through the neighborhood. It's a monument to a forgotten past, now the silent overseer of a very loud present. The streets below are a chaotic river of humanity. Tourists, locals, hustlers, dreamers. Everyone comes to Lapa. The air is thick with the smell of grilled street meat, cheap beer, and something vaguely electric. It's not pretty, it's not sanitized, it's real, and that's its power. The energy here isn't manufactured, it spills out of every doorway. On one corner, a circle has formed around two capoeiristas. Their movements a fluid, dangerous dance. The music isn't coming from one place. A samba band thunders from inside a packed club, distorted bass of a funk party down the block. This is not a place for quiet contemplation. Lapa grabs you by the collar and screams in your face. This is where you find the legendary clubs, the institutions, Rio Cenarium, Carioca da Gema. But the real action, the true spirit of Lapa, is out on the street. It's in the impromptu dance circles that form around a single drummer. It's in the shared bottles of cachaça passed between strangers who, for a few hours, become family. It's a beautiful, glorious mess. You have to keep your head on a swivel. Lapa has teeth, but it also has an open heart. It's a place of connection, of shared experience. You see a group of Swedes trying to learn Samba steps, a local woman teaching, laughing as they stumble. You see office workers, their ties loosen, dancing next to artists with paint-splattered jeans. Under the arches, under the blanket of the humid night, everyone is just another soul looking for a beat, for a drink, for a moment of release. This is the city's pressure valve. Copacabana at night is a different beast from its sun-drenched daytime persona. The iconic wave-patterned promenade, designed by Roberto Burle Marx, becomes a stage. The main actors are no longer the sunbathers and tourists, but a new cast of characters who own the night. The beach kiosks, or quiosks, transform from simple refreshment stands into buzzing beachfront bars. Each one has its own vibe, its own soundtrack. One might be blaring classic Brazilian rock, the next serenading passers-by with the smooth, melancholic sounds of bossa nova. The ocean provides a constant, rhythmic backbeat to it all. This is nightlife for the people. It's democratic. You don't need to pay a cover charge to be part of the scene. You just need to walk. The entire 4-kilometer stretch of Avenida Atlântica is a party waiting to happen. The air smells of salt, grilled cheese on a stick, queijo coalho, and sweet caipirinhas. It's a sensory overload in the best way. The energy is less frenetic than Lapa, more of a steady, confident pulse. The party isn't confined to four walls. It's everywhere. If Lapa is the raw heart and Copacabana the grand old dame, then Ipanema is the effortlessly cool younger sibling. By day, it's a postcard of beautiful people and chic beach culture. By night, that chicness relocates from the sand to the streets. The vibe here is more polished, more curated. The epicenter of the action is Rua Farme de Amoedo and its surrounding blocks. The bars and restaurants here are stylish, the lighting is dimmer, and the crowd is decidedly more fashionable. It's less about raw, explosive energy and more about a confident, sophisticated sizzle. You're more likely to hear the cool, complex rhythms of bossa nova than the thunderous drums of a samba school. Live music is still king. This is a place for conversation, for seeing and being seen. People don't just come here to party. They come to perform a certain version of themselves. The best, most stylish version. And everyone is watching. The people are a key part of the scenery. Confidence is the currency here. The women in particular move with an assurance that is captivating. There's a flirtatious energy in the air, but it's playful, not predatory. It's part of the game, part of the dance of an Ipanema night. But don't mistake cool for cold. Ipanema is still Brazil. It's still Rio. The friendliness is there, just beneath the stylish surface. At a bar like Belmonte, you'll find the sophisticated crowd is just as welcoming and just as passionate. You can't talk about Rio nightlife without talking about the music. It's not just background noise, it's the lifeblood. And at the center of it all is Samba. To understand Samba is to understand the soul of Brazil. It was born from the pain and resilience of African slaves. A rhythm of resistance that evolved into a national symbol of joy. In the clubs of Lapa, you see it in its purest form. A circle of musicians, a roda de samba, guitars, cavaquinhos, pandeiro, surdo, tamborim. The beat is complex, infectious, and utterly irresistible. In the favelas, another sound was born, funk, carioca. It's raw, electronic, driven by a heavy, syncopated bass line. The lyrics are often explicit, telling stories of life and struggle. The funk parties, or Bale's funk, are intense, sweaty affairs. Dancing there is aggressive and expressive. The soundtrack of the Rio night is not a monolith. Rio's musical landscape is a rich tapestry, always filtered through a carioca lens, remixed with a local beat. Music here is participatory. It's not passive. When a classic samba plays, the whole bar sings. When the funk beat drops, the floor explodes. Dancing is a form of communication. It connects you to people and the city's energy. You don't need to be a pro, just let go. In Rio, the music is in the blood. The greatest spectacle of Rio's nightlife isn't the lights or the music. It's the people, the cariocas. There's an energy that radiates from the crowds here, unlike anywhere else. It's a potent cocktail of confidence, friendliness, and an unapologetic love for life. You see it in the way people walk, the way they talk, the way they dance. It's a city of extroverts. A smile is an invitation. A stranger is just a friend you haven't met yet. The women of Rio are a force of nature. It's not just about beauty, it's about attitude. They carry themselves with a powerful, self-possessed confidence that is magnetic. A simple dress, a pair of sandals, an attitude that says, "I know who I am." They are often the leaders of the party, the first ones on the dance floor, the ones whose laughter is the loudest. They set the tone and everyone else follows. The atmosphere is charged with a flirtatious energy, but it's rarely aggressive. It's more of a game, a dance. Eye contact is held a second longer. A smile is exchanged across a crowded room. People show their interest, and they're gracious with rejection. An outsider can easily feel included, become part of the scene rather than just an observer. Despite the language barrier, karaokers will go out of their way to make you feel welcome. They'll teach you Portuguese, pull you into their dance circle, share their drink with you. There's a collective understanding that the night is for everyone. Joy is a communal resource. This human element elevates Rio's nightlife from good parties to a profound cultural experience. You come for the music, the caipirinhas, but you stay for the people. There are two distinct yet interconnected worlds in Rio's nightlife. There is the world of the street, and there is the world of the club. The night for many begins on the street. The pre-game, the warm-up, the party before the party, where you soak up the city's energy. The street party is democratic, chaotic, and free. It's where the pulse of the city is most palpable, and where unexpected encounters define a great night out. Then, as the night wears on, there's a migration. People move from the street to the clubs, a different universe with professional sound, curated DJ sets, and one purpose: to dance. Inside places like the Week or New Mariuzin, the night reaches its crescendo. These two worlds are symbiotic. The street fuels the clubs. The clubs give the street its destination. A perfect Rio night involves both. Start raw and communal, then dive into the dark, sweaty, throbbing heart until dawn. So you've decided to dive in. Good, but a little knowledge goes a long way. First, safety. Let's not be naive. Rio has problems. Don't be a target. Leave the watch and jewelry at the hotel. Carry only the cash you need and a copy of your ID. Keep your phone out of sight. Stick to well-lit areas. Move with the crowds. Use ride-sharing apps or official taxis, especially late. Be aware of your surroundings, but don't be paranoid. Millions enjoy the nightlife safely every week. Just be smart. The social currency here is friendliness. A smile will get you far. A simple "tudo bem" will get you far. The caipirinha is king. Pace yourself. Buy a large bottle of beer and share it among friends. Tipping isn't rigid. 10% is often included. Be polite. Be open. Try your broken Portuguese. The effort is appreciated. For raw, authentic energy and live Samba, Lapa. For laid-back beachfront, Copacabana kiosks. For chic and scene, around Rua Farme de Amoedo in Ipanema. Expect crowds. Expect noise. Expect to sweat. Expect your plans to fall apart. And for something better to happen instead. The best way is to surrender. Don't overschedule. Pick a neighborhood. Show up. Let the current carry you. If you enjoyed this journey through Rio's nightlife, subscribe to my YouTube channel for more videos.